Hello everyone, Pincraft Jr. here, and we are back for another live stream. So guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Let me get the stream rolling on my phone and do a quick audio test. Hello everyone, Pincraft Jr. There we go, audio test complete. You can hear me, good. Always want to make sure of that, and I forgot to pull up one more thing. Can I exclusively pull you up on my side monitor? Nope, you're going to main. Okay, that's fine. One second, I just want to say something. Back that up real quick, 1 second. Curiosity's killing the cat. Okay. I think I'm fine. Sorry, just something was making me like, methinks is bad. Well, obviously, if I think it's danger, right? So let me minimize this window to a decent amount so it can fit in a little bit better. So this stream is going to give you a good amount of stories from when I was on my beach trip and stuff like that. So first off, let's check my rune page to see if there's anything new. Nocturne Jungle, that is new. So the current rune page we're going for technically is the same rune page that is seen on u.gg, although going for maybe Tenacity and Conquer wouldn't be bad. Tenacity gain 5% Tenacity plus additional stack for every legend stack, max of 10 stacks. That's actually not bad, right? So let me get a calculator up. So it's 2.5 times 10, right? So that's 30% tenacity if you can get the max stacks of tenacity. Versus this, which is attack speed. Well, that is actually pretty good. And I guess that goes well with lethal tempo, right? Yeah, lethal tempo and that go really well together. But I think going to Nasty, Conquer, we'll keep Eyeball Collection and Ultimate Hunter, and the rune page like that. I am going to change up, so instead of Lethal Tempo and Alacrity, I don't know, to Tenacity and Conqueror. That is what I'm changing up. Also with the item page, I am not going to go with what it's saying. I don't have it in here. Can I even do it? Since it's not a champion I own, I cannot unless if I do that. Well, yes. Okay. So it's saying go for Red Smite, which, 1 second. That's not saying after, like, the Red Smite itself. It's only talking about the knife. So here's at least what I know. I'm not specifically sure what Red Smite does, but I do know what Blue Smite does. Not only does it deal damage, but it slows by a certain percent. That's all that I really know, so that's why I don't know the difference between Red and Blue Smite. But I tend to always go for Blue Smite, and it's saying get a potion. Now next, it's saying go for Stridebreaker. And yes, in the previous update, Stridebreaker was really powerful because you got a dash forward, a dash dealing damage. But it is me, and I forget to use activatable abilities. So henceforth, I am not going to go Stridebreaker. Instead, I think I want to try to build something of the. I mean, Eclipse would not be terrible. 4% armor pen per legendary item. But instead, I think I want to go. Where is it? Let's go for armor pen because I know. I think I want to go Duskblade. That is if Ornn is your ally. Duskblade. I was like, Shadow Carver? That's a new name for it. No, it's Duskblade. That's just if Ornn's your ally. I do like how Ornn, gives new names to stuff. Of course, we want to build out as many serrated dirks as possible. Well, more or less. More serrated dirks, you deal more damage. I will also want to be eventually building out the Grudge. Cleaver could actually be really good. As well as Ravenous Hunter. I tend to like building out Ravenous Hunter. It's not terrible. Because it's also a little bit of AoE on minions. Let's go Chimpunk as well. It's saying also to do Guardian Angel. I mean, I could say, yeah, let's add a Guardian Angel, but I think this is kind of a good core set. Maybe without the Cleaver, though. Having like Chimpunk or at least, if not full on Chimpunk, at least go full on Ravenous Hydra, second item. Maybe I even speed up the order. I don't know. We'll see. So let's just do that, save it. It's not a full build, but it is a me build, so. Plus, priority should be QEW. Although in the past I have leveled up my W sooner than my E. Not bad, but definitely I do see I can see the benefits of leveling that up. And yes, I've been playing Nocturne a little bit. Not a lot. A little bit. But not a lot. And it's not bad. It's not bad. Of course, my match history is going to show a lot of defeats. While I was on my trip. I didn't have the best Wi-Fi. And some of these games, especially like these two, my computer kept dying towards the end. And so it's like, death, or computer died, I'm no longer in game. Terrible Wi-Fi, I can't move. I make silly deaths because my character is stuck in place and I can't run away. Right? Of course, you could say, oh, well, you're just blaming your tech. I mean, I think we had like 10 megabytes per second. That's not good. Not good. I mean, could be worse, I think. Or did we have 12? Or did my uncle's hotel have better Wi-Fi than our beach house? That might be the case. But, yeah. So, I'm trying a new drink. Yes, it's considered, according to Tazo, it's considered level 4 caffeine. Compared to, it's a chai tea latte K-cup. Compared to what I normally have chai tea latte wise, I normally get the chai tea latte concentrate, which then you mix that with milk to make a chai tea latte, but it's cold. It's not. That's considered level 5 out of 5 caffeine, according to Tazo. Tizo, however you say it, I don't know. I don't care. So this is technically considered less caffeine. But it's actually really good. It's really good. Really relaxing. How is Master Yi match up for us? It doesn't show Master Yi considered the toughest matchups, so maybe we're fine? He says with an air of caution. Let's get you guys over here. Put this up. I can still see the screen. Good. Oh, someone Q dodged. Boo! How rude. Hate to say it, but I am actually kind of tired from today. Um, Literally, my first alarm went off at 5 in the morning. Then my next, like, big alarm went off at 6 in the morning. And every 10 minutes in between my first alarm and second alarm, I had an alarm on my phone going off every 10 minutes just so I didn't truly fall back to sleep. Because I had to be at work at 7 in the morning. Which is why I didn't live stream last night. And why I didn't live stream the night before is because on Saturday night, I had grandparents here. At least one was sleeping upstairs. My grandmother was sleeping, at least my grandmother was sleeping upstairs with my dog. And my dog will literally bark her head off if she's disturbed, waking up whoever she sleeps with. Not fun. Not fun. But, yeah, not fun. Really. Sorry, there really was a part of someone Q dodging again. But so, it's not fun if you're trying to be stealthy, sneaking down in the middle of the night, trying to get essentially dessert for yourself or like night snack. That might not be directed at me when I finish streaming. Like I literally have to tiptoe downstairs, being very careful to avoid spots on the steps that I know are most likely going to give a creak, and then I have to carefully, more or less, dash over the hardwood floor so I can get to carpeted floor soon. But then I can't step too hard or else I'll wake my dog up. Nocturne Top, I will stab you. Maybe. Might stab him. We'll see. Rude. Sorry. But so, I didn't want to do that. Then I think, wow. If my grandfather did not later on in the night move upstairs, he was sleeping on the couch, which is, there's a giant air chamber in between me and him, meaning if you yelled from my room, you could hear in my den, kind of deal, and vice versa. If my dad was yelling for me in the den or even at his bedroom door, I could hear it upstairs. So, it's... If I was loud enough in stream Saturday, possibly could have woken up my grandfather. Not necessarily something I want to do, especially because, he had to drive home Sunday on the 4th of July. Which, by the way, everyone, I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I kind of just spent the day relaxing at home. Where was I? I got sidetracked. 4th of July. Oh, that's why I did not stream Saturday. Right? My grandparents were kind of within earshot of me, and I didn't want to wake them up. I didn't stream last night because I had to work early in the morning, and unfortunately, I will not be... Okay, I shouldn't say will not, because I might. But I probably shouldn't. So, let me say why. That was rude of them. So, coming up, Wednesday and Thursday, I am working. And in between when I have to work, when I get off of Wednesday, there's only like 12 hours before I have to come back into work. Which is not fun. I don't think. Probably won't be fun. So, I'm not looking forward to that. But I mean, it is what it is, right? So fortunately, Nocturne took Nocturne, of course. Sorry, but so I might not stream like Wednesday night. I'll probably stream Tuesday night because I don't have to go until like close to noon on Wednesday. Um, but then I have to come in at like I get off Wednesday at like 8:15 and I have to be back in at like 8:45. As it is right now, of course there's a chance that work changes stuff up. Highly unlikely that they do that, but I'll keep my eye on it and see if they are moving my schedule around a little bit. But I mean, ultimately it is what it is, right? And granted, I shouldn't really be complaining. I should really be thankful that they're giving me work. Because, work equals money, and money equals me paying for school. And me paying school means I can stay in school and not take on debt. Of course, the more money I have, the less debt I ultimately take, to where I could possibly even take zero debt. Highly unlikely, because I'm going to make a huge purchase here in like less than a month. Or actually, at the end of the month. Why? Because Run Disney announced that they were having a virtual races as well as physical this year. And so, you guess what I can be spending $480 on? Me doing the Dopey Challenge. Yes, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna kill me. But I'm gonna do it virtually because I won't be there for the actual race day. If I was there physically for the marathon date, I'd only do the marathon. I don't think maybe I could, but I doubt I would have the strength in me. Granted, this is me looking at myself right now. If I trained hard enough and did all the proper things, maybe I could do it to where me at marathon day could do a Dopey challenge or at least a Goofy challenge. But seeing that's very rare and probably won't happen, if I was there for marathon day, I would at least do the marathon. Granted, I think the specific circumstance for me to actually do the marathon would be it would have to be the first day that we are there. Because the marathon takes a lot from you. And everyone could say, no, duh. But, I mean, also with the marathon, I wouldn't want to be doing it at the end of my trip, due to the fact that I would be walking around Disney until race day kind of deal. And that's not something I really would want to be doing, because marathons are tiring. I can say that firsthand. Granted, a lot of people might be able to say that firsthand, but I definitely can. Because, I've done it now, so I can say I semi know what I can expect. The only thing that I can't truly predict is how different trains will affect different races. That's the only thing that I have not done. Right, I've only done the Disney Marathon, and that is relatively flat land. I say relatively, there's like 2 on-ramps that you have to go up around Epcot, and of course you do have to go the classic, or you have to go under the bridge at by the Contemporary. So that's another hill. So other than that, that's the only hills you have to go on, like a turnpike hill, and then like one other hill. I'm saving my Q until the baby raptors die. I'm going to do a 5 cam clear. I don't need to do golems. But so, yeah, I'm going to definitely be buying myself a virtual dopey challenge. And something I might also be buying is tickets to the physical 5K. And I think I can I've convinced my aunt to do the 5K with me. The thing is, the 5K is literally the last day that we're there. Or we're literally leaving the day of the 5K. So, a big question is like, when will the 5K start? And as the 5K starts, you know, in the morning, like at 5 a.m., then it's like, oh yeah, that's doable. If not, then I need to look that up, see if there's records of like when the 5K started in 2020. Someone's a bit aggressive up there, and Nocturne's a bit aggressive. Get one more auto attack off. I tried. Warwick seems to be ganking mid. If I had my leap up, maybe I could have done it, but I wasted my leap earlier. I misclicked or something like that. And I didn't have the best leap. I want to save my leap, though, for kind of evades to run away. But yeah, Nocturne definitely is a little bit squishy. Let's see if Warwick did full 5-6 cam clear, or if his golems are up. I need to be careful, because if his golems are up, I can expect him to be coming back here. I don't have a blast cone nearby. Yeah, that's where I died. Yeah, I got greedy. That's what killed me. I got greedy. So let's see. Let's buy 2 swords and a control ward. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. Hindsight and all, but I think Nocturne's in my blue jungle. I think they have lane prio right now, so surprising. I guess they just backed off and teleported back to lane because maybe they thought that they didn't have anything to worry about. Let's check Warwick's wolves. Wolves are back up. Here we go, Veigar. Yeah, I need more lethality. I think that would have helped me out a lot. However, Warwick's got 2 kills, and both of them are on me. That is pathetic of me. I should say the least. I'm going to use Smite because I'm not fighting dragons soon, especially with Warwick nearby. I need to create lane prior before we even consider fighting dragon. There we go, we got blue smite up, so I definitely need to be not using it as much on monsters and save those for fights. If I had blue smite up with the Nocturne fight, then I definitely would have been able to kill the Nocturne. There we go. I didn't get shut down on him, unfortunately, but I did get some, participation XP. I had red on me into the fight, so that means Warwick's blue should be up. Let's just path over here. You and Challenger Smite. Is our top asking for assistance? I think they are. Okay, and that went wrong because our top lane was nowhere near the fight. Not blaming our top lane, that was my bad. I pinged, though. I hit M saying I was coming. Is that how you spell position? There we go. Mid and top both just died. Well, Vhagar, you don't have a say where I help. I'm taking that. Oh, and you better not be after my chickens. These are mine. I think it sounded like Walker might honestly have might try to be on voice tonight with me. Although I cannot confirm that. tried. Tried my best, but I can't succeed. Well, our bot lane's doing well. I think bot lane's kind of our win condition right now. Let's see. Our top and mid are still in pretty good standing, though. This is Cloud Drake. Yeah, I need a little bit more like lethality and stuff like that. I need to build my first mythic. I need my power spike. That's what I need. Let's go. I just keep playing bad. Is that my control ward? No. It looks like my control ward's still up, but all the way for Titanic Hydra. First hit Titanic Hydra, not bad. I could sell potion, but that's not gonna give me a lot. I need to get a dragon. Looks like someone else is gonna help me. Mid lane, okay. Yuumi. The Warwick almost died. Oh wow. We really weren't in a position to take that. I want to say something to Veigar, like, no problem. We all have our first games, but I don't know. I don't want to say anything that would sound like, you know, too negative, too sarcastic, that kind of stuff. $12 until our blue's up, so by the time... Maybe by the time we finish killing Gwomp, 4 seconds. I'll just wait. Nocturne top, Strikebreaker. This is fine. This is what we call tinting. As long as we still have mid turret up, we can still have a tint. So close. I just need the more damage. If I had the more damage, I would have killed. Now I do have the more damage. Heal cut might be good. I know gun steel plated or Merc treads might be good. Merc treads for tenacity. What's her team comp? Looks like your AD. Yeah, your AD, your AD, and your AD. Technically, they do have two people that would be good. Granted, I don't really know if whatchamacallits, if Warwick's really AP. I think he has one ability that will slow, but that's it. The ADC's alone. Okay. Okay, we no longer have a tent. I mean, we have a bot lane tent, but that's it. There we go. E. I was mid-air E. I mean armor. No, we need this. Edge of Night, maybe? I normally don't build Edge of Night, though. We could build Grudge. Definitely building Grudge would be good for Nocturne because he can kind of outrun us. I think... let's see. Let's just build some swords. Or at least a sword. The thing is, you know... There we go. Fall back to lane. There we go. Come on. I'm running back 2 towers deep. Got rooted. That hurts. Yeah, okay. Armor pin maybe, but maybe go for Cleaver? Or do we want to go Kimpunks? I think Kimpunks just because of the Yuumi. Not to counter the Yuumi herself, but to counter anyone she's trying to do zoomies on. What would this build out to? Anything? Nothing I really need. Okay. Nocturne kind of just inted right there. More or less. I mean, I didn't see really from Nocturne's play, but because he died, you know, that wasn't very cash money of him. So we'll go for W Evolve next because that's going to be a little bit of heal back on, and I think it's ISO slow, right? So, Kel's up top. Warwick's in my jungle. Can I even take on Warwick? No, he has a lot of health items. He's going for a tank build. Oh, I don't want to steal his camps. Because our mid lane needs to get a little bit more powerful. There we go. We did kill turrets, though. I think the thing is, you know, I haven't been helping gank lanes as much. So because of that, you know. Because of that, I'm letting my team down. No. One, where did that leap even go to? And two, why? GG. Yeah, my problem with that game, I think I was behind on CS early on. I mean, we'll see where it says now. Let's go to the Heimerdinger. Thank you for helping me with early game. Yeah, I was down because I had no kills. I had no kills on the board. I was actually tied for same CS as the enemy jungle. The thing is, I had no kills, and that's kind of how he had more gold than me, right? You don't get kills, you don't get gold. Or a lot of it. So, it is what it is, am I right? You have to play the best you can do. Since I am last, I can see if I can try to synergize with my team. Maybe. I'll say I want to play Nocturne. But here's the thing. If our team's going all AD... Actually... I think so far they're going all AP. Brand, I think, is AP. You, I think, are AD. How do you spell Ludir? There. I never type that Y. I always go UDR. Even though UDY would be close together. I don't care. I don't want to play against Udyr. He's strong. Okay, no Mordekaiser. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm also a fool. I was playing with Nocturne's build, which uses Conqueror, instead of, you know, the Assassin build. That could have actually made a difference in that early Nocturne fight. If I had Dark Harvest, I probably could have killed him. Because Dark Harvest not only procs and gives you a stack when they're low, but it'll also deal damage if they're low. Kayn jungle, it's gonna be a little bit rough, but we can work with it. Frozen Terror Nocturne seems cool. Plus it's like a wintry skin. Snowy blue. Void Nocturne also doesn't seem that bad. Neither Haunting or Eternium. Ooh, Cursed Revenant seems cool. And Elderwood. So we are... Yeah, that's where we went wrong. We were going to Conquer Kha'Zix when I haven't played Conquer Kha'Zix. That's, my friend, is where we went wrong. Possibly. I mean, the thing in League of Legends, there's so many different factors that all play in. And even, like, you know, a single factor being off could turn the entire output, right? And trust me, I can say that with probably 5% confidence because I've done archery. And archery, think about like any sport or any object that has multiple moving parts, right? If you adjust one part and make it work faster, slower, or a different speed, rotation, whatever, than the rest of the thing, it could totally mess up the entire object, team, or whatever, right? And same thing with archery, right? Archery, it's relatively simple, but the problem is you also have to add in your breathing. So, you want to. I think this is something like professional snipers, like military snipers do. They literally, as they're breathing out on their exhale, that's when they pull the trigger. Why was Tear of Goddess good? Who was Tear of Goddess good on? Was it Nocturne? I think maybe Tear of Goddess on Nocturne. I'm gonna go top, even though I could go bot for a leash. Yeah, let's go bot because we have a leash. You normally would try once go bot lane because you'll have a leash. And I can go bot to then blue. Due to the fact that I don't have the yellow ward. But we're going lethal tempo, not lethal tempo, Conqueror. What is the brand? That's it, yes, good. Just making sure. If top or mid could, they could, put a, ward in my jungle, that would be great. Our W gives us a passive attack speed increase. Also, it's fun because as Nocturne, my passive ability means that I can actually kill, I'm doing like a sweeping edge type effect. So every like a few seconds plus a few attacks, everything dies in a huge radius from me. I would say we might be doing decent on our farm. Keyword is might be. I think we also get a passive speed up for being in our... Yeah, we get hasted. Also, another good thing about Nocturne. So, to kill Skullcrab fast, you want some kind of, some kind of effect that knocks him out of his... I think silences work, fear, silence, those kind of stuff. Nocturne has a fear on his E. I'm not sure if I can win this 1v1. Okay. Yeah, we did not win that 1v1. So I need pass down bot. Let's see. Recommended it says Stridebreaker, but I think I'm gonna go just instead. Try to just stay out her line of sight. I have a hunch that he might be doing his golems right now. What CS was he? 20 CS. We're both 20 CS, so... Could he have only done like a 4 camp clear? That might be what he did. Because killing the Skull Crab nets you how much CS? 4 CS, so maybe. We need to be careful, but because he's probably going to go down the path of Red Cane. And Red Cane hurts. Red Cane is a strong boy. The strongins. Aw, that almost worked. That would have made me so happy if it did. So, okay. The good thing is, even while you're doing your fear, you can still actually be attacking the enemies. Let me back right now so I can at least get started to Dirk. This is also good because I can then go up and path bot. Right. Go up, clear my top camps. And then path down bot. If anyone could get vision over Dragon Pit, that would be great. That would be much appreciated. I doubt anyone's going to do that. You also, I think hasted just means you move faster, but still. Assassin used her ignite. Bot lane has prio, so I need to go check this now. We're going to use that so we move a little bit faster. There we go. Let's take out red buff. Okay, good. ADC's dead on their team. Kane's here, Kane's here. What's Kane building? So Kane already has his blue smite. We got a Nocturne R, which is really huge. I need some assistance. Yes, they will know we're fighting, but it will ultimately be worth it. Due to the fact that getting Ocean Drake's not terrible. I could have tried to dive the Aphelios. But I'm a slight bit worried with him under turret. You don't truly always want to dive people under turret. There we go. Let's keep pathing up. Kane went for Serrated Dirk and Tear of the Goddess, so Kane is going to be building out towards Manamura, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I could be mistaken. It is me. I'm not a champion of League. So what would I know, right? He's over here. I don't have laners to back me up. I could gank mid lane right now. What's my radius? Not far enough. I need help top lane for sure. Top lane needs a lot of help, I would say. My fault. I think I could possibly solo dive. I don't want to solo dive Akali. Hey, I think I actually said her name right. Leeching Leer. Akali's got an AP? Does Akali do that? And again, my noobness is showing. I need to take next objective for sure. I have a vision of Kane. Kane's at red tower, red mid lane, first tower, gun down bot. Oh. I don't think I can dive her. Yeah. But now I can. Fiora, get back. Get back, please. Fall back. Doing my best. I tried. Now Kane knows I'm top, so he's probably going to try to get my bot camps. Let's do this. Sell that. We'll get a Duskblade. Getting... Okay, we know where he is. Kane is level 8. He's a level ahead of us, but he hasn't built out any other items than that. Okay, it does show vision score. Our brand has a huge vision score. That's good. I mean, that's normally what you'll see. Your support will have the highest vision score of your team. That's kind of to be expected, because it is your supports who will be doing the most warding. And next we want to go for E. I hope they're not disconnected, you know, kind of more or less for good. I hope it's just temporary internet issues and they will be back. Or like my case, when I was at my beach, on my beach trip, it was temporary internet connectivity issues that was slowing me down. I really should have gone to the other side of red and shot it this way, but oh well. I'm pinging my R because that is a huge kind of dive method. I want to stay on the top of the Katarina. Turret playing fell, but we can take tower now. Of course, it is better Kane win blue. Kane died. We took mid tower though. That is worth. Next time we'll want to build, I think, will be Lucidity. Into what next? Going Executioners wouldn't be bad. Ravenous Hunter wouldn't be bad either. Ravenous Hydra, I should say, not Hunter. Mountain Drake's up. Okay. Didn't see it was up. Sorry. My bad. Should have been paying attention. I wasn't. Impressive. That was very rude of you, but impressive nonetheless. Sterix. That is technically a core item that people recommend building. It's Kayn left alive. We have our mid lanes AFK. Our top lanes out of game, so. Well, wait, King was already dead. They're probably someone's probably on Dragon as we speak, and I didn't buy an item. Oh well. Lethality. We could go for Serpents. The Hull Breaker wouldn't be bad. Okay. I might want next actually build out Hydra. Or yeah, the Tiamat. Tiamat next. Well, they can't see a thing. And I can't hear a thing. Yeah, okay. We need to make picks. Okay. This should claim Soul, and Soul is Inferno. Nice. This is a good Soul. GG. Well, it was going to be a good Soul. Until somebody said no. Let's give it to Twisted. Say, didn't see him too terribly much, but I saw him some. 3 wins XP boost. Have no idea what that means. B minus. GG. We would be getting a mastery chest that game. RCS was ahead of everyone. We had the most CS on the team, which did help, but the problem is I think we were playing off of too much CS focus, and we should have been I should have ganked lanes more. But I mean, I think technically until level 6 you're supposed to be trying to farm jungle as much as you can and get as much XP as you can. Of course, to even get even more gold, what you want to do is get Rift Herald, and then use Rift Herald on a turret. Especially if that turret only has 2 plates left. That is your goal. Because when you do that, not only will 1 strike of Rift Herald kill the turret, but you're also going to get a lot of gold. And since you're actually there, and you set the Rift Herald after it, you and whoever's that laner is, as long as you two are present, you two are going to get gold. So far, 2 APs and 2 ADs. Fairly balanced team. And I say no Udyr. Udyr, you banned. 9. Okay, so far, pretty good people to ban. I applaud. And Morgana, nice, good. Oh, that stinks. Lux and Tristana got banned. Oh, ouch. That hurts, buddy. Master Yi jungle. More than likely, it's going to be Yi jungle. Yone top, that can be annoying for the enemy top laner as long as it's not Mort. I think. And it's Mordekaiser, of course. So far, I think they have, what, all AD? Maybe? This honestly might be my last game tonight. I think the only person is the Kayana? Is that how you say your name? I don't know. The person at the very bottom who will be the mid-lane... No? Who will be the ADC? Or is Heimerdinger the ADC, Blitzcrank's the support, your mid lane, your top, and your jungle? That is my hunch. Mid, ADC, support, top, jungle. That's my hunch. You know what I realized I didn't do this stream, or haven't been doing this stream? Telling stories from my beach trip. I've been busy in the world of the game. So sorry about that. I mean, yeah, there are some stories to be told, but it's like, honestly, how many stories can there be told? Meaning, like, how many can I remember and are, like, you know, willing to be told? But, yeah. None are really, like, popping off, like, hey, we should tell this story. Because, literally, for the first 2 days, okay, so, day 1 would be the Saturday where we got in, and we actually were able to get our beach house a little bit earlier than we were supposed to, which is really good. So day 1, you know, we were still kind of adjusting, setting up rooms, setting up shop, that kind of stuff. Day 2, which would have been the Sunday, I was locked inside all day. I didn't leave the house at all. All I did was study. Which stinks. But, I mean, I had to study, so. You know, semi worth it. But yeah, so all I did on Sunday of the trip was study. Then Monday I took my big test, and oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I passed the class. Granted, it was with a 78.9, I think is the final grade. Heimdinger's mid. Okay. So I kind of got it off a little bit. But, so, unfortunately, he didn't round up to 79, or even better, would have been an 80. But, I mean, I still passed the class. I got an 83.33 on the final exam. And due to the average being above an 80%, or being around 80%, he didn't curve the exam. But if he did that, I probably could have, you know, stood a chance from getting a decent grade. Or at least getting a B, but that is not what happened. But I mean, hey, I still got like a high C, and you know, that's actually kind of worth you know, it was worth, right? I passed the class. That's really the important part. Oh. It scales with mana. Or, not mana, but AP. But so, yeah, I still passed the class, which is really good. But yeah, and so that's technically when my beach trip started. Was the technically end of Monday is when it started. Because that's, you know, when I no longer had to study and that kind of stuff, so it was good from there on out. Tuesday, my dad, sister, grandpa, and my sister's boyfriend, they all went deep sea fishing. I did not go. Luckily, I was able to get out of it. Because in the past, I've gone, but every single year I get sick. And this year, apparently, the ship was like super small. And on the way back into shore, I think it was actually storming. Like, my sister was like, oh yeah, if Penguin was here, he would have totally been like afraid. That's the truth. I would have been terrified. Because apparently there was a really high degree of tilt or something like that. Ooh, what was that? Oh, ignite. Okay. Let's get a majority of my health back. Kill Scuttle Crab. And let's get top Golem. Master Yi did work his way up, so we'll have to see where he went. It's actually a really good idea that I did, in fact, go for I'm looking at Master Yi. What's Master Yi's doing right now? He's coming into my jungle. Hee hee. There we go. I don't know who Aryon was doing thumbs up to, so I'm not going to emote back. But I could. I'm going to need warp back soon because I'm sitting on a lot of gold. So we can, we'll only be we'll get us rated Dirk, Boots, and Ward. There we go. Let's move Yi and myself up. Our top lane is doing really good. Support's doing well. Yeah, this is my team. Okay. Did you take my blue? I mean, I have more CS than Yi, so. Right now I have Prio. Well, Brand's backing off, and Lucian is... Did he die or did he back? Technically, right now, it actually could have been either. He could have died or he could have backed. There we go. Worth it. Yeah, okay. Uh, let me help you push lane. No? Let's see if we can get plates. There we go. Let's back off. Gonna see if I can help you. Yon, save me. Save me, Yon. Save me, Yon. No! And Mort got a shutdown bonus of me. Wow, 350 gold. That was really not good of me. Why? Because I let Mordekaiser get shut down on me. That is terrible. That is absolute trash of me. Why? Because Mordekaiser's probably the one who's gonna hurt us the most. I'm on my way. I technically think I can solo Yi. Did he back off or did he die? He died. Mordekaiser's back up. Mordekaiser's back in lane. I'm gonna let Neeko get a lot of this. See if I can poke him down. I think I did. Okay, let's put it down. Ready to push? There we go. And Neeko got the shutdown, or not shutdown, but got some good stuff. Let me get back into the jungle because I need mana like crazy. Master Yi's cleared his camps recently. He is now back onto a CS level of me. We got mid lane prio now, so I'm feeling semi-confident about this. Using that to deny vision. And I'm getting over the wall. He used his ult. Don't chase, don't chase. Let's wait for Lucian to get back. We know Mordekaiser's in this area, so we need to be cautious. Master Yi died, and we're under CS right now. I still haven't even backed for my mythic yet. Is that a mythic? No. Let's use a potion. We're probably going to be selling it before too long. And you do want to use your Q in the direction of the next camp you're pathing to. That is kind of something I've found out, learned, watched videos on, you know, the good stuff. I might honestly want to go for like a Tear of the Goddess. I think that's what I've seen, and it's like one of the first things you might want to do. Go for a Tear of the Goddess. Because it's going to give you mana for when you're not in the jungle. I might have messed up, because what does Tear of the Goddess need to, like, stack? All items tier. When you attack, I think. Or kill stuff. It's when it becomes stronger. Yeah, Mort's gonna have, surprisingly, not that much of a shutdown bonus. You know, just this flex and like, oh yeah, shutdown bonus. Why that voice so? I mean, I could go straight for a Mana Mura, a Mana Moon, but it's not gonna be much use to me until it turns into a Mana Mura. Right. And let's go for a Tiamat. There we go. What's up next? Next will be another Rift Herald. I could dive the Master Yi. I could. Let's go this way though. I can dive Yi or Heimerdinger. I want to stay out of their vision. I just dove him like crazy. Hilarious. Comedy. Nico, Nico, Nico. Well, he ulted me. He uses R. We'll get Titanic Hydra, or Ravenous Hydra. Titanic's the other Hydra we could go for. We'll get Lucidities now. Teamfight durability might be something we'll also want to go towards. Yeah, maybe. Rift Herald's alive, then Rift Herald into Dragon. No. Dragon's more important. Dragon's more important. I can also clear out my blue camps, blue side camps, on way to Dragon. Also, just getting the Tiamat straight up just increases how fast I can clear group camps. 7 seconds we need to go for this. The thing I need to remember is that I can dive into team fights. Even though, my ult does some good stuff, I can't dive into team fights. If I dive into team fights, I die. That is what will happen. Unfortunately, that happened as well. I mean, the thing is, that's to be expected, right? It's called objective ping pong. You either get the objective, a lot of times you pick one objective over another. So in this case, I chose dragon. And I mean, the thing is, it was actually a really good dragon. This is a really good dragon soul. I'm going to wait for my abilities to come off cooldown, and then... Do they have a tower down bot? I think they do. They got Blitzcrank down bot, so... Actually, they don't have a tower down bot, so I could have dived the Qiyana. And it might have actually, honestly, been worth diving the Qiyana. Qiyana fed? No. Well... I mean, worth killing. Where? Yeah. And I am, most CS in the game. For now. Baron Nashor is up. So that's something I can try to work towards. Next Dragon Soul, I can tell team about that, but I don't really think they'll care. As long as I can get Soul on my own, then that's really all I'm asking for. Mordekaiser wants to break open our mid lane. Mordekaiser's dead. I might be able... Get away! Brilliant idea, Penguin. Just go into the middle of their entire team. Oh yes, innumerably. How would I do that? How would I also die at the same time? Would that be very effective for me? Ravenous Hydra versus getting this. Yeah, okay. If you want, we can do that, but I don't think you're going to. I don't think I can do it on my own, so I'm going to ping Drake. And just say that, next Dragon Soul. They'll understand. Hopefully. Mordekaiser's dead. I'm going to be... Unless team falls back to try to fight Dragon with me, I'm going to be fighting Dragon alone. Looks like we got Brand here, so Brand is going to be helping me fight Dragon. Minimum. We got 19 seconds before Dragon appears. And... Just go scanner ward. There's no wards here, that's good. Here we go. Looks like the team did fall back. Well, they had to, the Nico died. Allied red buff. Why are you pinging my red buff? Is there someone we want to fight? I don't think so. I'm falling back. Maybe I could have, you know, kept them alive. But I'm also not that tanky. I'm going to fall back. Tower. Can I build anything? Well, I can at least sell refillable. Which will allow me to do what? Sterix. We can buy this for sheer damage output. Now we're doing a lot of, decent amount of AD. And this will build into Sterix, which I think Sterix next won't be terrible. We could also technically build into Bork, but not entirely sure about that. Because this can either only go into Ravenous Hydra or Titanic Hydra. That's it. So, you know, it can only go into two things. Master Yi's dead. You made sure that bush wasn't warded, right? Before you're standing in it, right, Brand? Because I hope so. I mean, there are vision controls here, so... I misclicked. I think I pressed T instead. My hand has not been on the right positioning, so... And the thing is, not only do I have Tiamat, but I also have Infernal Soul. Which is kind of like a Tiamat. Get away. No, I'm not standing in the bush, but it's good enough. We'll go for Sterix. Guess let's go ahead and try to build that into Mana Moon. Mana Moon, which will turn into Muramana, but how much for Ravenous? We could go ahead and build out a Vampiric Scythe, which will be good, I think. How's our CS doing? We're on top. Okay, good.
Yes, look at us. Look at all our power.
Elder Drake spawning up in a few minutes. In a minute. That's fine by me. We'll be doing that. By leveling up the passive. What? I'm taking camps. What do you want me to do? Fight? Good flash. Wow. He just got trashed. Did he see us? He died? It's like, haha, I'm dead now. That's where I'm going back to. The thing is, Mordekaiser's up, but we lost our Yone. I kind of want our Yone here to fight Mordekaiser. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if I was there, I could have helped. Shadow of Darkness boost, what? Oh. Good idea, Yone, for getting Vision behind us. Good knock-up. I know. Blitzcrank's coming. Okay, that is really loud. I don't know if it's that loud for you guys, but it's really loud for me, so I don't like it. Armor break, yes. We can finally finish building up this. Manamura. Manamura should be something we try to build out next. Let's go Ravenous. We have Manamura and one other item that we can build. Unfortunately, I was dead, so I don't get that boost. We could go Death Dance, maybe. Anything else, really? The Grudge? Ooh, the Grudge. That would be good. Okay. That's next item, the Grudge. After, you know, Manamoon and Manamura. It'll be the Grudge. For the slow and what, like 30% armor pen? That's like worth. The thing is, you know, we've pushed them back to their base. So we get like all the jungle farm. So that's kind of worth it as well. It's really good. Hey, focus on me. Do I have the highest? I'm the highest level on the team. Well, that and the Nico, but compared to the enemy team, you know, it's normally your top lanes who have the most levels, right? We have a huge level advantage over them. That's awesome. And now we're cracking open their base. There we go. We're cracking open their base nicely. Dive. I stole the ace. Am I sorry? Absolutely not. GG. I stole the ace. I stole it. I was greedy. I wanted to. It was worth. Oh, that was totally worth stealing an ace. Brain played really good. I'll give it to Brand because, you know, he helped me out a lot. He was there for a while. GG. We didn't have that many kills, though, but we did have a pretty good KDA, right? Almost 2 kills per death. Of course, you know, some of those assists, I don't know how assists calculate over. We had 200 CS. Nice. 203 to be precise, but still. It worked really well. Not bad. Let's see. It is 1:30, or about to be 1:30 in the morning for me. Can I look at... I haven't played Doom Blind Pick. We play at a B+ for draft pick, right? That's pretty good. Our utility score did dip. I think this was the last game, 2 games ago, but we brought it back up. Damage per death. Our damage per share, I don't know what that is, though, is dropped. Our kill participation kind of dipped lower. Our KDA is working there. When did we have a 4%, 4.0 KDA? No clue. View match. 4.0 KDA. What? That was last game, right? But why is it showing 4? Why? I don't know. Is it... what? I don't get that. Because it's showing, you know, Twisted Face had a 2.0 KDA. This game, she had a 4.0 KDA. But why are we seeing her instead of what we did? Is it because, like, it's also looking at who you helped get kills, maybe? I don't know. I don't understand some of its readings. Right. I don't know. I don't know what it's really trying to show me. Oh, maybe it's just the 2 games. Recent. I know it says selected matches, but why won't it show my image? Objective control's fine. Roam nominate score's fine. Vision score per hour, we need to bring that puppy up. And we need to get a little bit more kill conversion ratio. Other than that, that's fine. We need to get more damage per gold, so we need to be backing more is what it sounds like. And then combat, we need to kind of go everywhere. Increase our combat everywhere. But yeah. Our combat on Kha'Zix isn't actually the best, right? If we look at Kha'Zix through the lens of, you know, blind pick, then it's good. But when you go to draft pick, it's trash. Well, it's a B. Not trash, but still. Could be higher. Granted, could also be lower. We need to complete another project in the next 9 days, and we'll get another masterwork chest. Nice. I wonder if we try to hold out so that we can get, you know, Nocturne Charm. Or Shard. Champion Shard, right? That's what... yeah, Champion Shard. Or if I should just go ahead and buy Nocturne. Well, I can't buy him yet, but you know what I mean. Here's the thing, right? By the way, I am going to wrap up stream soon. I just want to get... sorry for the yawn. I want to give you at least just one thing, one more statement off about Nocturne. which I think, unfortunately, I think Nocturne is going off a free rotation, like, tomorrow. But so, with Nocturne, something that I definitely think would, prove like a bigger benefit to us is if we stopped relying on the camera to be centered around me. Or if I could find like a toggle, so like when I activate Nocturne's ult, I toggle it. Let's say, I don't want to do something too far away from my keys, but also, like, let's say, can I look at options through here for controls, interface, hotkeys? No. Interface? No. Game? No. Where's controls? Replay? No. Interface? No. Hotkeys. Maybe player movement. Move pads. What? Camera control. Center on champion. Drag scroll lock. What? Well, there's how you do this stuff, right? Menus. If the mic sounds weird, it's because I'm leaning into it. Or I'm leaning into my desk, which means I'm leaning into my control. My mic has more stuff to bounce off of. Because technically one more thing to look through. Yeah, that is definitely something I would want to be, like, looking into. Seeing if I can... It would be under camera controls, right? Is there a way... Like, Okay, here's my question, right? Because caps lock is a toggleable key, right? Caps is either on or it's off. So I wonder if I have it set to a toggleable key, a toggleable key, if it would then, if it's on, keep it on me, when I turn it off, free look. Because if so, that could help me out with Kha'Zix as well. Right? Especially if I go for E-Evolve, I'm hindered because I can only see so much vision in all the directions. So I'm not 100% of the time, especially in a running situation where I'm running away, I'm not using the max jump distance, right? And Nocturne with his R, instead of having to look on the minimap, click R twice, I can be over here, but then, drag my mouse off kind of deal. Yeah, Nocturne is definitely someone I'd be interested in buying. The problem is, he's another tier 4. Or tier 3, right? Being the 4800s. Meaning, it's not cheap to buy him. Right? So for example, if I want a Kayn or Kindred, but I bought Nocturne next, then I would be starting back at square one. But I do like playing Nocturne, so that is a benefit to myself. Sure, there are some stuff that I need to get better at, and with Nocturne's ult, excuse me, I'm terribly sorry. I guess technically that is, so I was going to say with Nocturne's ult, but technically with all champions that I've been playing, besides for Karthus, uh, okay, Karthus and Fiddlesticks technically aren't. They're classified as mages, but the other, okay, Kha'Zix is the only other one I play besides for Nocturne right now. They're classified as assassins, right? That's what Nocturne is classified under. Where would I see? It shows it somewhere. Right here. Yeah. Nocturne is considered an assassin. I was like, wait, what's the word by it? It's just prestige level. So, Karthus and Fiddlesticks are both mages, classified as mages. But, it still technically applies to them. Assassins are squishy, right? They're glass cannons, more or less. You can deal a lot of damage, but you need to get in, get out. Nocturne's ult, if you don't use it on a solo pick, or on a more or less isolated target, you're going to go into the middle of an enemy team, and unless you can literally kill who you're targeting and get maybe a Duskblade proc off, or take out, let's say, take out their mid lane, and then quickly take out, or jump onto their support, then take out their ADC after you kill their support. Let's say you are in with Nocturne, and using that R, you kill their support. Then you quickly go to the ADC, take them out, then that means all you have left is the enemy jungler, the enemy top, and the enemy mid. That's 3v1. Still not... You probably won't survive a 3v1 like that. But it's a lot better, especially because you don't have their support, so their support's going to be their main crowd control person or healer. Technically, yes, all positions can have crowd control. For example, Nocturne is a jungler, but his E is a crowd control, which I need to get better at using it, but yada yada yada, right? It's a crowd control. So a lot of champions have some form of crowd control, but if you can take away the big crowd control people, then maybe, just maybe, you'll have a chance. If you can get rid of their crowd control and highest DPS, their ADC, then you might honestly stand a chance in a 3v1 scenario by ulting in on them, but it's still gonna be like, you might not survive kind of deal, right? Same thing with Kha'Zix's ult. You got invisible, you get increased movement speed, but you're invisible. Or you're invisible and increased movement speed, but you can still be targeted. It's not a non-targetable ability. And it's also a thing where you know, you pop up in the middle of a team of 5 and it's like, I'm in danger. Fiddlesticks kind of is not that way because you want to run away from this Crow Storm because it's just constantly dealing damage as long as you're inside of it. Karthus, his ult doesn't really do that where you leap into people. So Karthus is kind of a different story along that lines. But you get what I mean, right? If you're jumping in, you need a good way to sustain. And so for Karthus, or not Karthus, for Fiddlesticks or Nocturne, you're going to want as much Vampiric as you can. Of course, they took out the Serrated Dirk, which... Not Serrated Dirk, that would... No. The Sanguine Blade. Of course, they took out Sanguine Blade, which hurts because that was so much lifesteal. It was ridiculous. Physical Vampiric. It was ridiculous how much it had. But, so, you know, you lose that item, which stings. I'm looking at all the options right now. Elixir of Wrath, really. Nice. But so, Guardian's Hammer, what's... Counts as a legendary item. Not bad. It doesn't build into anything, and you can't... Okay. This is tempting. Hear me out. 150 health. Not a lot. 10 lifesteal. Decent amount. Not a whole lot. Actually, it is a lot because look at it. This is 8% Omnivamp. This is 10% life. This is 10% life. This is 5% Omnivamp. This is 10% life. This is 8% life, so the upgraded one is more vampiric. 10%, but that's the upgraded. And this is 10%, so look at lifesteal over here. That must be on something else. Armor pen? No. Where does it say lifesteal? I'm looking. I don't see it on these two, but whatever. I'll not gonna take its word. So Bloodthirster might be something that I would try to go for instead. Maybe what do I need to build Bloodthirster? Okay. Not bad. Because that's 20% lifesteal, and that's the most lifesteal that I've seen. Even compared to the Golden Spatula, Bloodthirster has more. So, getting something like this early on, right? Because look, it's not that much AD, it's not that much health. It's a lot of lifesteal compared to everything else. Or it's a good amount of lifesteal. It's about the average lifesteal. But it counts as a legendary. So for example, you go Guardian's Hammer into Duskblade, boom. You have 5% ability haste with one item that you can hold on to the meantime, but then once you get something better, you can sell it, right? Because it is 25 AD. Granted, you know, that's not a lot compared to other items, but it costs, I don't want to say triple the price of a sword because it's technically a little under triple, but still it's close enough. So you would have to buy 3 swords, and this doesn't give you the 3 swords damage, right? It gives you 5 under, but you're getting health and you're getting lifesteal. So technically, you can try to build that out first, which is a very quick, easy purchase. I assume that you can buy this, you know, like in game. This is not something that's solely for A or AM, something like that. It could be, but I don't know. I don't think it would show me stuff that's only in A or AM if I have Summoner's Rift selected. I don't know. But so, like, yeah, with your mythic items already, having this guy, just something to give you a little bit of lifesteal early on, and it counts as a legendary. Then boom, once you will technically automatically already have one legendary from the get-go, or as soon as you build it, and you'll have a little bit of AD and lifesteal. And lifesteal might honestly be what you want. Try and go for lifesteal and stuff like that. The sooner you can build lifesteal, I honestly might say the better. Maybe go for Bloodthirster is what I should be going for. Maybe. I don't know. I need to watch more like Kha'Zix Nocturne guides. Try to find stuff that fits my playstyle. New block. Ooh, what? I'll have to look at that. No. But, so, you know, it's stuff like that, right? I need to learn more stuff and, like, what should I build out in this situation? What about this? Yada, yada, yada. So maybe I do add Bloodthirster to the list. Because it would be good. I don't know. I've been rambling on for like, what, about 20 minutes now? I really need to be going to bed. I'm tired. I worked a lot today.
had an early morning. Yes, I did just have caffeine recently. But I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And tomorrow, luckily, I do have a break, so I'm going to be maybe sleeping in some, but then, also relaxing and doing other stuff that I want to do. But yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe and stay up to date with what I do. Please ring that notification bell.